now suddenly they pushed me here. What we can expect.
And now your lectures on Sunday give me goosebumps. Everybody the man was saying, he was in tears.
The temple was completely full.
That is nothing, Sita Mother's grace.
Just
Now, it should have been much better for a person 25 years being here. It should have been much better.
You underestimate yourself, Swami.
Yeah. But anyhow, I'm managing, that's the point. It was like I'm swimming that time. See, how can I say something? I'll have to mentally think what I am saying in Bengali and then translate mentally and say something. And the words are not coming, no? When a corresponding sentence is not, the words are not appearing.
Your words are fine. The only thing that I find once in a while you say he.
He, she, yeah, that in
That's typical Bengali.
Bengali.
I have even seen Sarvadevananda once in a very rare while do that too. That's typical Bengali.
That's Bengali.
Because in Bengal, no, Bengal saw he.
Yeah.
For male and female, we all use he.
The same word?
Yeah. Say. Say means it may be lady, it may be a boy. Tini. Tini is honorable. Tini. He. He means both. You can refer for you, I can refer for also. So, that is the way he and she has no separate expression in Sanskrit.
No, in Sanskrit, yeah.
Sanskrit
in
is
Bengali, no.
sa, saw.
In Sanskrit, the
There is that,
distinction
sa.
is small. It's sa and saw.
Sa,
Short A
sa
and A,
means
so
she.
Sa is she.
And saw means he. But in Bengal there is nothing such.
In Hindi, through the verb you know whether it's feminine or masculine.
Oh, really? The Hindi in
Only
the
in
verb?
verb. But if noun or pronoun, again, you cannot tell. Wo aaye the, ye kahan gaye. So,
The verb has a masculine and feminine
karti
verb?
thi, karta tha.
Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, Bengali you don't understand from that also. It's very unisexy language.
Which language?
Bengali. From verb also you won't be able to make out when.
No, you will not understand. You have to understand in the context.
Oh.
So that makes a little different here. Yeah, I know that. I sway into that. Anyhow, Jaima. Now days are gone. Long days are gone. Okay, so we are on page 222. And we are just other day we read that 18 verse. If a man having obtained this human embodiment, this body, a veritable gift of God, which is a precious gift of God, if he fails, that person, a man fails to adore your holy feet. Why? Why not adore? Everyone should adore. Why don't? Because of the pull of his uncontrollable senses. His senses are, that means he is worldly minded. His mind is dragged towards the world by the five senses. So he is indeed cheating himself for committing suicide. He is to be pitied. That means getting this wonderful opportunity, he is not utilizing. No, life goes on. Look at that. Life moves on. The clicking of the clock goes on. But whose moments are utilized most? Those who keep their mind in purposeful thinking, and those who keep their mind in useless thinking. Two things. The day will go away. The same time will go away. But the development of the mind will happen, or the mind will degrade. Mind degrades means it is in mundane. Degrading means whenever a degradation of the mind is when one is thinking of low thoughts, petty thoughts, which has no ultimate, no meaning and no purpose. It only brings the negativity and what you call suffering after suffering, and away from God. Petty, alpa. So Upanishad says, Alpa, na alpe sukhamasti. There is no happiness in anything which is little, which is petty. It is a petty happiness, petty happiness. But to get a great joy, it is not available there. So, yes, life has some experience. That's why it is not to be, everyone should not be a monk. That's not the point. But life should give some experience of that, and people should be intelligent. Okay, I have done it, but let me utilize it in a better way. That turning of the life's purpose, that attempt should be there. That is being criticized. If he does not understand that and remain in the same way, the life he was born and the days go on the same way, at the end of the day, that's why it is said every day one should sit and think that how my day went. Just today I got this opportunity. How many moments I utilized in a uplifting thought? How many moments I could have utilized my life to understand who am I, what is the purpose of my coming, and I was not thinking of the petty things, very small, very tiny, very nonsensical thing. No, so how much we engage that side, how much we that it is called the assessment. Every day is a balance sheet. Every day one should draw a balance sheet, and then one will be aware that yes, I have did it well. Oh, thank you God, I did it well. Oh, I failed it. That will give me inspiration. Even that's why at the point of death, Ishopanishad says that when you die, at the time of death, now kritang smara, kritagam smara. You think now your body, you are departing from the body. Now just look back what you have done all through the life, how much noble thoughts, how much negativity you have kept. And now thinking that now direct. If you know, you will be aware, oh, I did not utilize it. Oh, then where shall I go? There will come your positive thinking at the point of death, and you will say, no, I'll think of God. At least this moment, let me think of God. No? That awareness. The Ishopanishad verses, the last verses say that. At the point of death, now you, oh man or woman who is giving out your life and you are making a journey, now you think, look back, what you did through your life, how much you added to the peace, joy, happiness, blessings, how much you added to your spiritual growth and development, and how much you spend in nasty, no negative, and all meaningless, worthless things. No? Life goes away, life goes away.
Well, Swami, could you say something? It seems like it fits in this connection where they talk about owing to the pull of his uncontrolled senses, he's cheating, and then it ends up like committing suicide. So, question: could you say something about pravritti marga and nivritti marga and
Margo, Margo is not. Margo means the road.
Yeah, the path. But nivritti is interior, and pravritti is the outgoing mind.
And nivritti is inward going, and pravritti is going this way. But going that way is not wrong. Oh. We are in the world. We eat, we sleep, we see things, we have our interaction with friends and everything. But that is a marga, in this road. People get stuck in some point, only not moving on. How all the people, billions of people are pravritti marga. Few people will be nivritti marga. Look at the whole world. How many people are taking the path of total renunciation? And those who have taken the path of total renunciation, saying that we are monks and I'm nuns and this and that, how many are sincerely keeping the mind fixed in God? Even monks, look at that. You go to the Himalayas, hundreds and thousands of monks all over India. Some million will be in India, but maybe million in India in the name of God. Those who have no home, they have given up. In Ramayat sadhus are there, Rama devotees, no? Krishna, in the name of Krishna, there are devotees. In all tradition, there are renunciates, no? But how many are sincerely dedicated their life and utilizing that? So it is a marga. Marga means the road. You are in this path or you are in that path. But wherever path you go, you have to move on. in one nivittim, pravritti margo, enjoying the life or seeing the experiences of life, that's a margo, it's a path. But getting stuck into the amusement and fun of the little things and no moving, walking and taking the experience further, that is not following the nivitti margo. So two path, pravitti margo, yes, it is pravitti margo, but they get stuck into pravitti, outwardness only. Pravitti means going outward. So outwardness, if he is stuck into the outwardness all the time, so that's a suicide. For all of us, a monk, a nun, dedicated for this life, if he is not sincere, what is he getting stuck? And monks' danger is here: name, fame, power, position. People respect me. I am such a great person. No, our ego is so much. If 20 people say, ha ha ha, ha, you are great, what will happen? Ego balloon pops up. I am big, I am great. Huh? See what you say?
We have the same issues.
Yeah, that will be there in the Pravitti Marg also more.
Yes.
But don't glorify that in this life it is easy.
Yeah, it's not.
It is much finer. And it is easy rather to give up little things. But this is very dangerous, difficult, very difficult to find. You have to work hard. So how you can move on in your path, that is the point. Destination. When you reach the destination, that is, everyone will be perfected. Say Nagmahasaya, say all the monastics and examples of Nagmahasaya. He was a householder, he has his children, Master Mahasaya. M, the writer of the gospel. People say, oh, he was a householder. Even this coming to Ramakrishna, he had his own child. What nonsense you are talking. But look at his life, what he happened. So, question is that, not that everyone should be following his two paths, and how one can really move in the journey. And this time, that means not get stuck into the five senses and its attachments and no movement. I am happy here. That is a stagnancy in spiritual life. So he is talking. If that is there, he is actually committing suicide. That is compared to suicide. This act is considered as suicide.
I was thinking that the driver of Pravritti Marga was the passions, lust and greed. And then they drive those, it just goes to waste. And when you do Nivritti Marga, the same passion goes in and raises the Kundalini. And that is more spiritual.
No, that Pravritti Marga also, they can deify that. They can deify in the journey. Everything is God's grace, God's blessings. Okay. What is that? Water?
Well, it's water with a vitamin.
You will get some. Acha. The all-round greatness of those who serve the feet of the Lord is praised in the words of Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira, Yudhishthira is the Mahabharata Yudhishthira. What he says, that who serve the feet of the Lord, Yudhishthira praised that in his life. He said, that they, 223 page, 19 verse, they who for the destruction of all sins ever serve your feet and meditate upon them and speak and sing about them, get purified and attain to liberation from samsara. See, we have talked about that all the time, but it is Yudhishthira who himself was established in called Dharma. He says that.
Oldest brother.
Oldest brother of the Pandavas.
Which is not Arjuna.
Not,
Arjuna is not the oldest.
No.
Somebody else. He's
Yeah.
But Arjuna is the one that got married, but they all got married.
All got married.
Yeah.
Yeah. In early days, that type of, because mother said something. Anyhow.
Yeah.
But question is that being in that also, we say, being in that, we have our sins, means the negativity, attraction for the worldly things. These are very natural with human birth. No, she says that they who actually for the destruction of their sins, means past negativities or mental inclinations, ever serve your feet, even in whatever condition, thinking of God, serving God. If they do that and meditate upon them, serve them and meditate them. These are few words, but they have very deep connotation. People are serving. You go to the puja in the temples. The pujari is worshipping and chanting whole day mantra, this, that. How much spiritual one should be if they day and night do the chanting of the mantra. No? But what happens? It becomes a job. I'm tired, and what they do? They get 2 minutes time, they chit chat, all mundane talks. You go to any Hindu temple, not here, in India also. As if they are doing some business, now they got some little time to just take some breathing. And they start talking about politics or whatever, non-God. They talk anything but not for God. So what are you doing? What is the result of your spirituality? So that's why I said the destruction of the sin will happen who serve your feet. That means you're worshipping God, no? Or chanting mantra or praying something, but meditate on them. No? Meditate on the lotus feet of the Lord. No? That means you go deeper. Your action is helping you to meditate on the Lord, for whose this world. The world is God's world. No? So that meditation, and then speak and sing about them. When you get a chance, that time utilize it. Talking about God and chanting about God, singing about God. That is Ramakrishna actually demonstrated what we should do. Not that Sri Ramakrishna said no one can do what Sri Ramakrishna did. Even his disciples, they cannot do. What the disciples did, next generation, our predecessor, Raja Maharaj said, what we did, you cannot do. Prabhupada and others, they have done much in comparison to the generation like us. It cannot be, we cannot do. But the question not that how much you do, how much sincere you are, how much you are careful about your time being utilized in proper way. Are you singing? Are you giving gap to the mind to get drowned, or helping the mind to go up? That you did one thing and you get some time. That time, will you think this way or will you think that way? So in our everyday action, wherever we are, so that if it is not done, then speaking and singing about them, if you can do, your mind is getting purified, again purified, again purified, and attain to liberation, and naturally they will be freed from samsara. Samsara means from the rounds of births and deaths. If they pray for other blessings of a worldly nature, they get them too. Now, reaching that type of devotion to God, if they say something or pray something, God fulfills their desire. And unlike others who have a hankering for them, say he is giving some good how to call cookie. One cookie is to eat. Just hey, here is this. Even if you can keep your mind and pray to God and sing His glories, your mind gets tuned to God, then God will give you even what you are hankering without calling Him and going down. You are forgetting God day and night and fighting for this wealth, that prosperity, that relationship, this, that, and going on, spending the time. You don't get it even. You may get, you may not get. But you do pray to God, sing His glories, try to day and night meditate and remember, and then you say, oh Lord, this is the condition, please give me something. And He will give you. So you get the same thing, but you are losing If you don't call upon him, if you don't remember him, and you only try to get it in a worldly way, that is the Yudhishthir's suggestion. If they pray for other blessings, or whatever you need of worldly nature, they get them too also, unlike others who have hankering for them. But such devotees never seek anything except the service of the Lord's feet. But if you have grown love in God, then it will, you may get it, but you don't care for them. When your mind is very blissful, you don't care for what worldly attraction. It will lose its attraction. The intensity of the attraction for the worldly thing will lose its power when that is dedicated to God. It's a magnet, big magnet. If you fall in the pool of the big magnet, what happens? The small pools of other things will automatically disappear. That is the next verse. That's why this is stated in the words of the Nagapadnis and the king Muchukundu. Nagapadnis means the Naga, the what is that called, the big snake. Krishna destroyed that. Kaliya. Kaliya is the name of the Naga. And when Krishna destroyed, so the Nagapatnis, their wives, came and prayed to Krishna. What did you do? You killed our husband. Huh? So you have made us all widows. What about that? What type of God is that? His claim. And Krishna said, you don't know what they are doing? What he was doing? He was polluting the whole water supply, and the cows are getting killed, and no one can touch the water. It has become so poisonous. Then Nagapatni said a beautiful word. What they will do? Oh Krishna, what they will do? You have given them the venom, poison. You have given our husband that venom. So that's why he's giving back to you. Had you given nectar to him? See, he's putting the blame on Krishna because you gave that. But that is full of devotion. That's why they are saying that. Now, those who have taken refuge at the dust of your feet do not desire for heaven. Naka prishtang nacha. They don't want to go to the heaven. That is not their goal. And Sarvabhaumam, the Lord of the whole world, I will be the Lord, I will be the king, I will be the emperor. Even that desire will not be there with him, because you get much more. For the lordship you get some power, position, and freedom, but it is much more greater freedom if one thinks of God and falls in love with God. Emperorship. No paramestium, no creatorship. Paramestium, here they have translated creatorship. That means you will be the creator of the universe. Even that position you can get, it is much more than that. Then, no rasadhipatyam, dominion ever, rasatala, or superhuman yogic power. That means even yoga siddhi, which is attained to the yoga, the practice of the yoga, and they get siddhi, the power, which can take even the power of the dominion over rasatal. That means you will be the controller of the different planes. There are many planes. You will be the dominating power of the. But you, so they do not desire. Normally they don't desire to go to heaven. That's why heaven is too little a reward. Nachiketa, you remember? Nachiketa went to Jama. And to delude Nachiketa, the Guru said, hey, why are you asking this big question of what is there after death, whether there is afterlife and this? Why not? Why not ask for, I will give you heaven. You want heaven? We will give you heaven. A Sarvabhauma, you want to be Lord of the earth, I will give you. So don't, Ma Upurotsi. Don't, please, don't ask for this. What Nachiketa said? I don't care for those things, sir. That means for a real seeker of truth, these are no more any object to be cherished. So those who hanker, who have taken refuge at the dust of the feet of, do not desire for heaven, do not desire for emperorship, do not desire for creatorship, do not desire for dominion over the rasatala or superhuman yogic powers. What they do? They do not desire even moksha, ba punarbhavang ba vanchanti jat padaraja prapanna. Punarbhavang, even they don't ask for any, okay, let me not come back in this world of suffering, oh Lord. No, they don't want even that. When they get the love for your lotus feet, they don't care for even liberation. Liberation is meaningless. So that means they become so spiritually awakened. All these things appear to be insipid. Oh Lord, thou art all pervading being. Oh, I do not desire for a boon, any boon other than the privilege of serving thy feet. It's a very famous verse. Nakamai annang. I don't kamana, I don't desire. Anna, other. Tava pada sevanat. Kinchana. Prarthatam. Prarthatam ad. Tamat. Prarthatamad barang vivo. I don't want any boon or prayer for accepting your pada sevana, for your service of your feet. O Lord, thou art all pervading. I do not desire for any boon other than the privilege of serving your feet, which is the only blessing worthy of aspiration by men of renunciation. This is only all the renunciate people, all who have given up. It is their object of meditation. It is object of their achievement. It is object of their lifelong prayers and what you call all sadhanas. There is really no other boon. There is really no other boon that I seek for. Whoever endowed with wisdom would, after worshipping you, the bestower of liberation, ask for boons which bring only bondage to the self. He's saying, even going, see how intelligent these ladies are. They are saying that even they go to heaven, it is not limited. Nachiketa gave that argument there. Even jivitam alpameva. You are talking about I will get 100 years life, I will be able to enjoy all the pleasures of the world, I will enjoy the heaven. Is it not limited by time? Alpameva, it is also alpa. Though in reference to ordinary people it is great, no? For a poor person, if they hear that it is 100,000, it's a big amount. For a billionaire, 100,000 is what? So similarly, if you get the benefit of serving the Lord and you get the joy of that peace, that freedom, and that state where there is no world at all, nothing can pull you from that level. What is parallel to that? So that is the thing.
I have a question. So, what's the special significance behind the feet? Is it because it's what touches the ground? It's what brings them, when you're closest to the earth, or?
No, it is actually feet means out of honor we say. Actually we say you. But at the feet means I honor you so much that I don't. You are so great. I only watch at your feet. So, it is for this practitioner. Practitioner's mind is humbling. Yeah, you are so great. Even I touch your feet, bas. That's why and also there is some significance. We are reading the life of Ashokananda Swami. His life is fantastic. If you have not read, you should read the life. I never read it because morning breakfast table we reading that book. It's so thrilling. It's from his boyhood days. Before he has come to school even, his experiences and this and that. He said one day his mind was very down and a long story, so he came to Belur from the village where he used to live in Bangladesh, near Swami Sarvadevananda Maharaj's house. And he came just to explore in the college, in the university in Calcutta, and came, and that time Bangladesh was very much boiling with the ideas of Sri Ramakrishna and Vivekananda particularly, and Belur monks, etc. So he came and he saw first, and his mind was very much depressed because he don't know what to do in life. He's expecting, and he's experiencing joy every time, now and then. In the tree, he finds some divine energy behind that. Then, like looking at the sky, he finds something, the extraordinary reality there. But he does not understand that and what is going on. And to grab that, but at the same time not getting in that turmoil of the mental condition, he came. He said, just to touch the feet of Baburam Maharaj, Premananda, this Baburam Maharaj. Where is Baburam Maharaj's picture? Oh, in the second picture, next to Swami Vivekananda. He touched, and he saw Baburam Maharaj sitting like that in a chair. See in which mood, how much he touched that. He didn't touch the body or the head. If I want to get your affection, so I don't touch your head, okay, give me affection. Natural thing is I bow down. Even in Catholic religion, you go, they kneel down in the church. Why you kneel down? So that means his bowing down has a sense of surrender. And what happened? He said, as soon as he touched Swami Premananda's, he was a little in his absorbed mood, and he just looked at him and he touched the feet, and I felt such an upsurge of joy. And I could not contain myself, as it were. And it remained with me for 3 continuous days. And it was continuing with me. But something I ate, maybe it's such a pure, and versus yes, touched by somebody or something. In that pure state, this difference makes a difference. In our life, it does not make a difference. But in a white cloth, extremely white cloth, one dot of ink, it makes a big mark, no? And in a dirty cloth, one this much.
That's why we're black.
So, and that is it. By one touch, look at that. Touching the feet, he was transported for 3 days. That's why they call feet of the Lord, feet of the Lord, feet of the Lord. That because they are probably, one lady, you remember, one lady came to Holy Mother, one gentleman, and he came and he saluted and he's holding the toe of the mother, and toe of the mother. The energy transmission happens that way. Special, I do not know. Looking at their life, we see.
Holding the teacup, what is it?
Feet.
Feet.
No, toe.
Oh.
Okay. So that means feet is the question. Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother said, somebody come and touch the feet. And Ramakrishna is feeling so much pain, anguish. Why? Scorpion biting. That means the energy transmission happens. There is a channel, probably, we don't know, but we see the life of the sadhus we have seen. We have a little glimpse of that. Yes, something happens there. That's why in the scripture, pada. But it is, to make a real meaning is little difficult. But I think the humility of the person draws that blessings. Even Arjuna, he sat down at the feet of the Lord. Arjuna, such a powerful person, Naham Jotse, I will not fight anymore, and fear sat at the feet of the Lord. Why? He's a friend, he could have sat on his head. But feet means humility, and probably there is some channel through which the power. For Ramakrishna, of course, he touches anyone. Holy Mother touched somebody, that's okay. But I am saying that Babu Ramana is sitting like that, and Ashokananda Swami came and touched his feet, and he felt that upsurge. And he continued for 3 days. He forgot about everything. His food, his eating. He is going like a mechanical machine, moving like that. But he has no attraction for anything and does not know what he is doing. One touch.
Well, that's what Ramakrishna says. He says water flows downward. So that means spirituality goes to the humble.
Yeah, right.
And then, so he became a devotee of Prananda?
He started coming. He ultimately he didn't get any mantra or anything.
So no initiation?
No initiation, but his initiation was approved by all, Holy Mother. Whatever he saw in his mystic experience, Swami Vivekananda is his guru. But Swami Vivekananda died by that time, but he guided his life all through. And then he didn't take any real initiation in his life. And Holy Mother said, Baba, you don't need it. Your experience is experience. That experience is also written, what he felt. Swami Vivekananda came and he felt so real, like I am seeing you. That description says. So those who have taken refuge at the dust of the feet, your feet, they do not desire for heaven or emperorship, creatorship, dominion over the Rasatala or superhuman yogic powers. They do not desire even moksha, liberation. O Lord, you all-pervading being, I do not desire for any boon other than the privilege of serving your feet, which is the only blessing worthy of aspiration by men of renunciation. There is really no other boon that I seek for. Whoever endowed with wisdom would, after worshipping thee, the bestower of liberation, ask for boon which bring only bondage to the self. Who is there a fool like touching you, getting the highest joy, being established? Who will ask for petty things? Okay, give me this, give me that, give me that.
Yeah, once you know.
Yeah. In the words of Sri Krishna's wife's address to the Queen Draupadi, it is pointed out how devotees reject even moksha. Because being a state of oneness with the Lord, it does not give the privilege of divine service to the devotee. He says, why Thakurswar? In another way. Why? This says the Krishna, in the words of Sri Krishna's wives addressed to the Queen Draupadi, Draupadi pointed out that devotees reject the idea of moksha. Ramakrishna said, Ma, I don't make me unconscious, no? I want to enjoy the bhakti and bhakta. I want to enjoy. That means enjoyment means keeping little ego. Devotee's ego. Devotee.
Taste the sugar.
Taste the sugar. So, because being in a state of oneness with the Lord, if you become, say, Vedanta says, I am one. If you be one with them, it does not give the privilege of divine service. If you get engrossed into God, so who will do the service? Suppose when Ramakrishna became too much engrossed into samadhi, after worshipping Mother Kali, he could not perform the puja of the mother. So who will do the mother's puja then? So that is point. The devotee have an attitude. They say that I don't want that type of. Navayang Saddhi. Acha. What is the page 224? Top. Oh good lady, we have no desire for empire or the state of even Indra. Indra is, who is Indra?
King of the god.
All the gods, they are king.
In heaven.
Heaven. Yeah. And not only heaven, other gods are under him. He is the boss, he is the chief, like president. All other ministers are there. He is the top minister. So, Indra, or the position of Brahma. Suppose you are given the position of Brahma. Who is Brahma?
Creator.
Who creates? Even this whole universe has been created. You want to get, uh, you reject that state given to you even. You become Brahma. But that devotee will give up. Or for the possession of multifarious yogic powers. You are given many occult powers. You can do this, you can do that. Real devotees will shun everything. For the state of eternal mergence in the Hori. Or even given, okay, you get merged into Brahman. No? Even it is given, but they don't want it.
Well, those occult powers are really bad for you. So why do the gods want to give the devotees occult powers?
The occult power is utilized also good purpose. See how many sick people get away. Ramakrishna helped many people bring back conviction into God. Christ did all the occult powers, utilized the occult powers. And all people who have no faith, one or two such seeing such thing, ordinary people felt faith in God. Oh, God is there, and he is praising God, and then he cured by God's grace. And Christ said, by God's grace, it is not me, I am nothing. So that's the purpose of utilizing in proper way. But others are utilizing it in a mundane way, in the worldly way, to get name, power, to name, fame, but ego. But how many days in the life you will be egotistic? You think that you are a big person, you have a fan of 100,000 people. 100,000 people is what in the world of billions? Even anything you attend, that's why Hindu mind is such, anything you talk about, Hindu mind is, said, what next? To go one step ahead. What is that? Whatever your achievement, these achievements are not achievement. Look at that. You are sitting here. Here, how many PhDs are sitting here? So after having all these PhDs, no, I'm saying this is one PhD, this is one PhD, she is one, and he is a PhD. I said, MFA. Anyhow, my point is that getting all this accomplished today, now in your position, now here. Shiva? You think how much you struggle to get a PhD, work on that, and research and this. But now?
Yeah, from the University of Washington in 1979.
17. So I'm saying, how much struggle? Get an engineering degree, get a position in the office, to get a higher position in. How much struggle we do, and now look back. He is now retired. Let him look back. What is more meaningful in the whole life? Okay, these are not bad, but achievement. But that achievement is not enough. It is not enough. And that cannot satisfy. Then you are searching and thinking for something higher which is meaningful.
Yeah. That's right. Well, I guess it applies to everything.
Everything.
Like you could say the biggest movie star that makes the most money and is the most popular worldwide. Well, 20 years from now, people are going to go, who was that? Because there's a different movie star who's now the more popular one,
And then they forget.
Yeah, they forget.
Most popular kings,
and that
most powerful presidents of this country, this country, that country, top of the United Nations, all this higher. But what is the next?
Right.
So this is the Indian mind or spiritual mind. They think that it is every accomplishment is no accomplishment unless we have the inner peace and joy and tranquility, which is called God, the divine.
No, that's what they go say, Tatak Kim.
Tatak Kim. In the Guru Stotra, they say, if you have no love and devotion for Guru, then what is the meaning of you are a very rich person, or you have your josh of money, your fame worldwide? Many people say, it's meaningless. See, if anyone comes, he gives talk all over the globe. Big word. How many people? How many people get benefit of that? And yes, he's doing good thing, but that's not enough. There's nothing. So we are missing a big chunk of, or chunk, no, big, limitless possibility of enjoying the bliss, and get stuck into something which is so limited. So that's why.
The most important thing is to pursue your spiritual life.
Yeah. So that you are understanding. But those who are struggling for PhD and competing with each other and stealing his material and doing like that, in the PhD world it is happening.
Yeah.
Go to the lecturers who are submitting, trying to be Nobel laureate, what they are doing. All are internally honest, dishonest, everything is there. So people are doing for their life. But what is the achievement? What is the goal? What for?
Yes, and there's so many things that seem so contradictory in life. Like you have to spend so much money to
Yeah.
get into public office towards the elections and
Yeah.
the voting and everything, and you want to get in public office so you can help people. Well, why don't you take all the money you spent going for office, and just that would have helped more
That's
than
right.
being in
Yeah.
office where
That's
now
right.
people are paying you not to do what you said you were going to
Yeah.
do. It's just
And also,
craziness.
and also you become bound. You
Yeah.
promise something you cannot because
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
gave you the financial help.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why
Crazy.
this all this
Yeah.
lobby becomes so
Lobby is
powerful.
all
Why?
horrible.
Because you are not serving the country. You are serving those people who gave you the money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all this, even I am saying that you have accomplished, you become the senator, you became the president, even what next? What for?
Right.
This question should be asked for all of our, in whatever position we are in our life. We don't put this question. We become so much engaged into some petty little things and make that thing so big
Yeah.
and spoil the time, valuable time,
Yeah.
which could have been enriched by spiritual boosting,
Right.
singing some song, reading some very uplifting thing, inspiring, helping each other.
Yeah.
We
meditating.
we could help ourselves in much better way. Making it positive thinking. I will speak or I will not talk about God. Try as much as you can. If I speak, but in the life you will have to speak other things. But I will reduce that and I will try to remember God more. And that is the utilization. And then at the end of the life we can say, oh Lord, I have tried my best. With your grace, please now you take care. No? And that's the point. Otherwise, how much energy, how much wastage of our power goes on for this thing. That's why this Bhakti says that no desire for empire or the state of the Indra or the position of a Brahma or for a combination of both. Acha, I am a Brahma, I am an Indra, I am an emperor, all you become one. Even not that. Or for the position of multifarious yogic powers, or even for the state of eternal emergence in the Hori, that's your liberation. Even liberation is meaningless because such a taste of joy. Our Upanishad says that you feel in every pore of your body. Million times the joy of the world is sensual joy. You feel in every pore. Can you just imagine the word the Ramakrishna Proti Romkupe Koti Ramana Sukh. Proti Romkup, every dot, every pore of our body, you feel koti means 10 million. Verbatim, Thakur's words I am saying. Koti, Ramana Sukh, the sexual in bliss. You feel that. What will compare to that for anything in the world? So that is the inspiration that says, that is the liberation even not wanted. What we yearn for is the opportunity to wear always one on our head the dust of the feet of Krishna, fragrant with the sweet smell of saffron that has fallen from the bosom of Sri Devi herself as she served the Lord. That means, it is a devotion. Devotion has its own emotional urge. But it is very important to see that what devotees are no less than Brahmogyanis here in this state. If you are given the position of the Indra, you are not Brahma, you don't care for that, you don't get any other attraction for anything, only you are absorbed in the thought of the Lord and you feel the joy in the whole through the thrill in the body in such a depth, then who wants whatever else is more important for that person? And what is the meaningfulness of life then? Why Mirabai left her own joyful state of the princely living in the palace? What is there? Only singing in the single stringed instrument, Krishna name and Krishna's dance, no? Which much powerful. Look at the light. What was that which Buddha could give up all these things for something? That is, in the language you can say it is a non-dual, dual. That is not the point. But here is the love of God. Enjoy that bliss. So note, Sri Krishna's wife says in the above verses that service of the Lord is preferable to moksha, which is the highest state according to Vedanta, and that there is no privilege open to them greater than the opportunity for such service. The dust of the Lord's feet is said to be fragrant with the smell of the saffron falling from the body of Sri Devi, means Mother Lakshmi, the divine consort of Vishnu, in order to indicate that Sri, whom all beings from Brahma down resort to for boons and even moksha, is herself serving the Lord and considers the satisfaction arising from the service as a superior to everything else. That means, the concept of Mother Lakshmi is that Mother Lakshmi is in the Vaikuntha. What she is doing day and night? Serving the Lord Krishna's feet. That means given such a spiritual value. Why? By the grace of Mother Lakshmi, you can be liberated just this moment. And what she is doing? She is serving the Lord. So it is giving a comparison of understanding.
And we should live by her example.
Yeah.
Even if we have all the money or whatever, we should.
No, we should have. Let them have. But we know that is also good. But internally, mentally, they should be absorbed. What is the precious thing? What is the most precious?
The most precious thing they are saying that to serve the Lord.
Yeah.
And then Mother Lakshmi is taking that position, then you want to remove Mother Lakshmi from that position and you want to...
No, you cannot go there, but for you a petty small container, is 1 ounce is enough for you to overflow. We are container of 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce containers. So little love comes from Lord, will be overflowing. We will die with that. You need not go to the Mother Lakshmi. You need not go to be like Mirabai. Mirabai is a Mirabai. There are many saints. Not only, all are not Mirabais. All are not Ramakrishna. All are not Ram Prasad. No. So there are differences. But it's enough for us if we have that love. Because we live in a relative plane. No. These calculations are always relative. With the jealousy of thinking, oh, mother will be ousted, that is again competition. And that's also ego. Why one will ask for that ego? So thus, according to Bhakti Shastra, there is no greater or more desirable state for the jiva than service of the Lord. Okay?
Narottam Das, nobody mentions him. Also,
yeah. But tell me something. I don't know much of. Yes, Narottam Das is the only devotee I know. Jai Ma. See, Durga comes so much from distance. How long it takes you when you go back? 45 minutes?
35, 40 minutes.
30, 40.
Yeah.
But when you come, it takes little.
Over an hour.
That makes the difference. You should come here and stay so that you can attend to the morning prayer, evening prayer. It is a whole day retreat, not nothing doing, just saying, meditating, praying in your own way. Yeah.
I do that at home.
At that, I know.
I have to feed the fish. I have obligations where I live.
I'm just saying that. That's also service to God.
Yes.
I don't know where they got that.
চলুন
একটু দরকারি কথা বলতে
হ্যাঁ
হবে।
চলুন চলুন
খুবই দরকারি। আমার ছেলেকে ভূতে পেয়েছে মনে হয়।
সে আমার কি Children, let us go.
Yeah, I don't have to look. I'm very high up. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything else. I know. I